Welcome to the Gospel Lens. We invite you to come and listen as we learn how the good news of Jesus Christ can transform our everyday lives.
Hi there, my name is Rachel Justice, and I am the ministry coordinator here at Real Hope. But before I was a ministry coordinator at Real Hope, I've spent most of my career as an elementary school teacher, about 15 years. And before that, when I was in college, I was a waitress and a hostess at On the Border in College Station, for those of you Aggies that are familiar with that place. Before that, in high school, I did a lot of babysitting. So I want to talk a little bit about Rachel in high school. So Rachel in high school was really like on fire for Christ. I was looking at what kind of things I might want to do when I grew up, what kind of career I wanted to have. And I really thought that I wanted to like go into the ministry. I thought I really needed to do something big for Jesus. And I thought that in order to do that, I needed to like maybe move to another country, become a missionary. I thought that I really only had two options. I thought I needed to be a preacher or a missionary. So 16-year-old Rachel was really buying into this idea that there is an unspoken spiritual hierarchy that would say that only clergy were in the sacred full time, and that the rest of us kind of lived in this secular world where we go to church on Sundays, we do Bible study, but then the rest of our lives are spent like, I don't know, regular people. But what I didn't understand is that as Christians, our entire lives fall under the umbrella of sacred. As Christians, we should now view everything we do through the lens of the gospel. So, if we're viewing everything we do under the lens of the gospel, how should we view our work that way? So here are just a few thoughts to get us started in viewing our work that way. So first of all of our work counts, paid work and unpaid work. So when I waited tables at On the Border, when I was a teacher, when I scrubbed the toilet at home, all of this is important to God. All of it is necessary. Romans 12, 3 through 8 describes the body of Christ as one body with different functions. We should use our different gifts to the benefit of our entire community. Second, and this one has really been a huge help to me personally, we are told that our work is for God and not for man. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, do your work heartily as for the Lord rather than for man." So, for instance, when I was waiting tables, there are definitely parts of waiting tables that aren't that glamorous, that I don't really want to do. So at the end of your shift, it's 11 p.m. and part of your job is to clean up your area and sweep under the tables, get all the crumbs, get all the disgusting mess cleaned up before you leave and go home at night. It's 11 o'clock at night. I was kind of slow. Everyone else had left. I was the only one there. And I just wanted to get out of there. And if I did a sloppy job, no one really would have noticed. No one would know. But I would know that I hadn't done a good job. God would definitely know that I hadn't done a good job. And so remembering that verse helped me, spurred me on to do a good and thorough job. So that helped me there. Also, if our work is for God, we should be doing our best and striving to learn and improve. I ran across this quote that I thought was really awesome. It's from Dorothy Sayers, who was a famous 20th century author and also one of the first women to get a degree from Oxford. And here's what she said. "The church's approach to an intelligent carpenter is usually confined to exhorting him not to be drunk and disorderly in his leisure hours and to come to church on Sundays. What the church should be telling him is this, that the very first demand that his religion makes upon him is that he should make good tables," which I thought was really awesome. You should do a good job while you are at work. Also, we should look to God for our reward. This one's tough for me because if I'm doing a good job, I kind of want people to notice. I want my boss to tell me that I'm doing a good job. I want other people to tell me that I'm doing a good job. And that doesn't always happen. We don't always get the validation that we want. We don't always get noticed for the good things that we're doing. But God sees all that we do. And really, we should strive to be fulfilled by the knowledge that God's opinion of us matters above all others. That's what we should be looking to get our fulfillment from. So, the Message Bible interprets Romans 12:1 to say, take your everyday, ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, going to work, and walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. As a Christian, you are a Christ follower. That applies to every facet of your life, as this verse says. You're sleeping, eating, going to work, walking around life, every part of your life. There is no division between sacred and secular. I'm going to try to remember that. That's seeing my life and work through the gospel lens. So I hope this has been something for you to think about, something that may be helpful to you in your everyday life, in the work that you do that you get paid for, the work that you do that you don't get paid for. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great week.